This is where the gifts of the pose come forward. All right, repeating the same thing. So, hand behind the knee joint, helping to bend it, assist. This keeps the knee nice and free, keeps the movement in the hip joint. Knees don't like to bend this way, they're not designed that way. And then extend, almost like a 45-degree angle or more, maybe 90 degrees, extending that leg and thigh bone all the way to the left. Right. Sorry. Hands lift the hips. And this can help some of you draw the leg farther back and then turn facing the right knee. So, left straight leg stays charged, either heel extending, long back leg, or toes pointing if you're tight in the hamstrings. Left hand to the right knee, right arm as a tapping roots behind you, allowing to really telescope that spine tall, and then pause. So you're going to notice right away one side just starts out easier. We just have more windability on one side. And then align nose with the navel. Breathe. Keep the wrinkles out of the neck. Breathe. If you want to try the bind, you're fine here. If you're finding that beautiful comfort, and yet it's a little challenging, stay where you are. If you want more or need more as the body begins to open, you will. Wrap that right arm around the waist and reach for the inner left thigh. Lengthen. Right shoulder relaxes down. Lean back till your left arm is straight and lean left toward, as if to bring that left shoulder toward the left foot. And begin to open right lung, ribs, twist navel to the right, skyward. Breathe. Continue to lean as if to lengthen toward that left foot. Left hand slides off the right knee. Place that left arm inside the straight leg. Fingers pointing toward the left foot. And then you can unbind and continue to sideways lengthen. So this is Pavrita Janu Shirsasana. Revolve single leg. Keep the left side open. Lateral bend and twist. Very, very soothing for the low back as long as you don't overdo. Float that right arm out. The wrist is in line with the right shoulder hole. Kind of like warrior two arms. Keep leaning and stretching. For some of you, this is where you'll stay. Keep the arm plugged in. Look for calcification. Keep soft and yet vibrant. Right arm begins to move, if you want to go further, right alongside the right cheek. The twist is just as important as the lateral move. Extend the spine. No rushing to be near the foot. Breathe. Keep twisting. Open up the front body, heart, navel towards the sky. Now the arm in the air is not rigid. It's active. And then watch what the head and neck need to do. Maybe you need to let the head just dangle. Keep the ribs spiraling. 2 more breaths. Your right sits bone should remain plugged in. Inhale, right arm raises first to the sky. Exhale, begin to lower the right arm behind you, and that becomes like a seesaw fulcrum, and that helps lift the body. Plant that right hand, facing that bent right knee. Breathe. And then allow your whole body to revolve. Hands behind you. You're going to adjust again. Lift the hips up. Square the pelvis. Janu Shirsasana. Fingers just walking, 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 walking. So feel this like your knees to chest. Feel the length on either side of the spine. Roots through the sits bones. No rush. And this is what usually happens. I'm in a rush to get somewhere and wrinkles the back of my neck, crunches my vertebra. So open the back of the neck. Nice natural curve. Check your toes. You can either point them if this is too much on the low back or the hamstrings. Flex them, toes skyward, heel extending out if you want more stretch, especially maybe some of you with Achilles tendon or calves. So be playful, adjust the position. And then your shoulders, it's as if they've crossed this leg with a capital T. The heart keeps lifting, the chin softens in, the neck is open and unwrinkled. The belly lovingly moves forward, not in the bleh. There's a tone to the abdominals, right? Your bandhas. There's a tone to the abs which supports the navel and the belly inward. And yet the low back softens to meet it in the center. Those that are super flexible, you'll find that your leg comes really quick. And if you want, you can bind. Now the bind does not mean you suck back in the way we started the class, measuring. Right? It is an extension of the spine. Three to 5 breaths, settle in. Release the head. Charge the front thigh. Relax the shoulders. You can micromanage in here. Keep lengthening by lifting the heart towards the toes. And a little wiggle, side bodies equally lengthening. And then release the head. Unclasp if you've clasped. Hands then slowly lifting the head first. Slowly retrace the steps. Slow, 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 slow. Coming upright. And then you can either assist manually or muscularly, right? Dandasana. Legs charge. Clearing breath. And then relax the legs for a few moments. Your hands can rest in your lap, or you can return to a mudra of choice and just observe. So again, looking for that heat, the tingling, the vibratory quality, the energy moving, the blood flowing, the change in the musculature. Keep the heart bright, the collarbones widening, shoulder blades gather. They support the back of your heart and they draw you down. The skin on the back draws down. Free up the neck. Nose aligns with navel. So you'd be amazed at where you're holding tension when you do your asana practice. We're so focused on doing the pose right, and we're gripping everywhere. So you want to make sure, scan the body, let all that go. And last time, gather the legs, extend the toes upward, push the heels. Hand, thumbs on the knees, middle finger right behind, elbows are going to bend. And you see that this allows you, right? This allows you a little more telescoping, enhancing those shoulder blade actions. And then you're going to scoop, hollow, dive. Let that head really drop. Find your breath now. Head heavy, shoulders relaxed. Now let the hands melt. Engage the abs, really draw them back. Breathe. Can you feel a difference in the low back? You might have an actual verification that it's like the head clearly is closer to the knee, but we're not, the goal isn't touching head to knee, right? It's just that before and after. So let the arms drop now. No more pulling on the knees. Hands off the legs completely. Let them drape to the floor. Breathe. Keep scooping and hollowing. Relax the shoulders. Very wide back. Long C curve in the spine. Fleshy face. Good. And then slowly come up. Stack the bones. Become vertical. Telescope the spine up. Good. And then bring the soles of the feet together. So, similar to Baddha Konasana, right? Your cobbler pose, bound angle. Now, instead of the heels really close to the groin, we're going to leave a nice diamond shape. Okay? This is Kurmanasana, tortoise. Just sort of rock and move the flesh, rock and move the flesh. And you want to be, for some of you, if you're not sure, you can lift the hips and sort of scooch the hips back so that you're on the front edges of those sits bones. Yep. Okay. All right. We're taking each hand, each arm, and we're sliding underneath, behind the knees. Good. Continue to lengthen the spine, and then fold and round softly. Again, focus up and down the spine, focusing on the musculature that goes from, let's say, base of the skull to tail. Relax the fingers and the face, really nice. Breathe. Head heavier. Can you let the neck go? Fall into your comfort zone. See if you can feed the arms through a little further. And the feet can open like a book. Sometimes you'll find that the toes, you can be playful here and say, oh, I want to keep my feet together. Other times let them open like a book. And still others, some of you are going to find that there's a space that's evolved. The feet don't quite touch each other anymore. Let's make this about the back, the spine, letting go. And of course the tortoise has that shell, the protection of the shell. And think of that from the mound of your back. And the shell is hard. We know the outer surface is hard. It's protection, right? But the inside is very soft and moist. So see if you can find that juiciness inside. Let that head really go. Find safety inside self. How's your breath? Good. And then slowly. Head lifts first. Find a little length in your spine. See if you can send that heart forward. Lead with your heart. Good. And then unwrinkle the neck. And then one hand at a time comes out. And you can use your arm strength, so manually lift or muscularly lift. And then manually or muscularly close the knees. Good. And walk the feet close to you, and you're going to give a nice hug. So you'll find that here again we have the same spinal configuration we've done in a number of ways. Round. And rather than hike those shoulders up to the ears, relax the shoulders. Pause and just let go. Just let go. Round. If you've got super long leg bones, your forehead's probably resting on your knees. Maybe you want to separate the knees a little bit and let the head, the temples start to ease between them. Maybe not. Maybe it's just this lovely support. Head on those knees. Let it go. Shoulders melt. C-curve the spine. And then see if you can scooch the tailbone forward just a little bit. Just feel that your tailbone also is curving, as if the curl of the tail will meet the forehead.